Hello folks, welcome back to The Slice and The Slice's coverage of the French Open. The second round is complete. Rafa has rolled and Del Potro is dominating. So here's an update on the French Open happenings, and as we go into the third round, the things that we're going to be looking forward to. If you want to know how to win this FILA tennis shirt, just make sure to stay watching till the end of the video and I will tell you how. Also, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. It really helps us out. So as you can now see, the studio is kind of completely set up. We got lots of pictures in here. Johnny Mac, Bjorn Borg, Serena, Roger, Nadal, Djokovic, all the greats were here. And I got a haircut that is representing, the European swing right now. Like, Steven, nobody cares about your haircut. Okay, so getting right into it, Rafael Nadal has found his form again and has produced a stat line that we're more used to seeing at the French Open. 6-2, 6-1, 6-1 against Guido Pella. Not too much trouble there for him, and it looked like he got over anything that was maybe making him have not such a clean stat line or game score in the first round. So Nadal is looking really good and definitely has ramped up his game and kind of like erased any worries that maybe Nadal fans had. But I don't think Guido Pella was the biggest test for him. That will come in his next round match against Richard Gasquet. Now, Richard Gasquet has a 0-15 record against Nadal, so not too big of a threat, you might think. But Gasquet has been playing really well. He absolutely murdered his first round opponent in Andreas Seppi, and he looked amazing in there. So he could test Nadal and see exactly where Nadal's level is at. I'm obviously not calling for an upset alert, but he's in the next couple of rounds, Gasquet is going to be his toughest opponent, Nadal's toughest opponent. So that'll be a big match to watch in the third round. Del Potro is dominating. He's answered our question of can he move? Is his hip good enough? So yeah, he's moving really well, and he really killed Julian Benneteau, who was in his last match ever at the French Open, as he has announced that he's retiring at the end of the U.S. Open. So kind of sad to see Benneteau go. Awesome player. Had some really good success at the end of last year, but Del Potro is looking great. And so the Argentinian fans who are watching, shout out if you're Argentinian, they're stoked now because he looked really well. He looks fresh in his black Nike kit, I think, too, which is sick. We appreciate style here at The Slice. But yeah, Del Potro is, I would say, pushing himself up into contention, maybe in the top 5 players that could potentially win this French Open, because I watched a historic match of him and Federer in the semifinals of the 2009 French Open. So he's gotten pretty deep in this tournament before, and he's a force to be reckoned with now, for sure. And Serena Williams has answered the test of Ashley Barty. She made it through in her black catsuit, which is, I don't want to know if that's fresh, but I can't really judge women's style because I'm a guy. So it's pretty interesting. Kind of looks like Black Panther out there. She passed the test. She looked pretty good. And I don't know how deep she'll be able to go because Ashley Barty, again, she is a good player. So it's not like an easy player that she beat. So we'll see. Definitely going to be tough for her to win, though, but it's great to have her back and playing well, at least. So all in all, on the men's side especially, there has not been too many upsets. No real big players have fallen early other than maybe Thomas Berdych, but he's been pretty inconsistent as of late, especially on the clay. So we have a lot of unreal third round matches to look forward to. So starting with Nadal Gasquet, that's obviously going to be a banger. We got, well, Shapovalov lost, so rip Shapovalov, but so that match up isn't going to happen. But Schwartzman versus Coric, big match to watch in the third round. Misha Zverev, Kevin Anderson, Cilic, Steve Johnson, Fognini versus Edmund Isner, Pure Herbert, Ramos Vinolas versus Del Potro, and bottom half of the job we got Golfin versus Monfils, 2 A6 boys. Then we got Bautista Agut versus Novak Djokovic. That's a tough one for Djokovic. He's going to have to be on top of his game there. We got Fernando Verdasco versus Grigor Dimitrov. Sweet match. Can't wait to watch that. We got Team versus some unknown, so that's not too interesting, but he should be there. Team did get through a tough ask in Tsitsipas. Really good work there for Team. We got Ki Nishikori versus the old pro, Gilles Simon. Does anyone remember him? We got Luca Pouille versus Kachanov and Zoomer versus Alexander Zverev. Unreal matches in the third round here, and this is shaping up to be maybe the most highly contested major of the year so far, maybe even more than the Australian Open, but who knows? But there's been great action so far. That's a quick update on what's been going on so far in the first 2 rounds of the French Open. Now, if you're looking at this FILA polo shirt here, it's fresh. It's terry green. You can win it. How you win it is go to the Slice Tennis on Instagram at the Slice Tennis. Follow us and like the picture that is about the promotion there. And this can be mailed straight to your door from me. That's all you got to do. And you got to comment 3 friends in the comments. That's the part that you have to do. But it says that on the picture. So thanks for watching. Nadal's rolling. Del Potro's dominating. And the big boys at French Open are doing their best. And they are, really stepping up to the plate here. So we're going to see what happens. Thanks for watching, folks. That was The Slice. Make sure to subscribe down below. And also go to theslicetennis.com for all the best tennis articles written by fans around the world. And also answer our quick poll up there on what can possibly stop Rafa at this year's French Open.